All right, more cat and piston rumors or insinuations. So I think this the article right here. Piston Power do great work. Shout out to them. So let's take a look real quick. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Ranking Detroit Pistons top 3 trades. So give me a minute real quick. I gotta jot something down. I had an idea. If I don't jot it down, I'm gonna forget. Sorry, y'all. I sit here and I will forget. But let me make sure this is the right article. I want to make sure I got this right because I'm trying to knock these out on Labor Day. I don't plan on doing nothing either. So let me see if I can. Here we go. This is the article I was looking for. No offense to them. To SI Pistons. So it says All-Star center named desirable trade target for Detroit Pistons. Would a Karl Anthony Towns trade make sense for Detroit Pistons? Now, before y'all go on and be like, well, uh, I know a lot of people gonna say, well, what's going on with Karl Anthony Towns and all that stuff. Why would they want to move him? And that because they cap situation when they went out there and got Rudy Gobert. Now they're a small market team, and now the cap situation is looking a little funny. So now that cap situation is looking a little funny, and that now you want to scale back and build more around Anthony Edwards. So now that's a cause for concern. Now is that that new ownership group up there with Alex Rodriguez and them, do they really want to pay the luxury tax and tax like that? And then you got Rudy Gobert, and you're like, well, they should just trade Rudy Gobert, and I feel you. I definitely do. And that might possibly be true, but at the same time, maybe they feel like they can they traded so much for Rudy Gobert. Maybe they feel like they can just get a better haul for Karl Anthony Towns and put more people around Karl Anthony Towns than they could with a trade for Rudy Gobert. So I would definitely try to move Rudy. That's what I would move and keep Karl. But then again, you also got the problem with Karl Anthony Towns don't want to be a big fella. He want to be an extension of what Anthony Edwards is as a wing. So can you really win with a guy who don't want to play his position? I don't know. He's a very talented guy, and if he really practiced, being on the block, it would help his game tremendously. But I don't know. I'm in the minority when speaking like that. But yeah. But here we go. We got that. It says Detroit, despite having a sizable amount of cap space this summer, the Pistons opt to leave their books open with financial flexibility. They remain a team capable of easily acquiring a big contract in a trade. As the offseason rolls along, the people at Bleacher Report put together 3 trade targets for every team. Amongst the players mentioned for the Pistons was Minnesota Timberwolves big man Karl Anthony Towns. No team made fewer 3-pointers than Detroit Pistons. 11 a game last season, an area where the team still needs a ton of help, even after a busy summer. Town has no problem launching and making threes at a high volume, and the Pistons will have a clean enough cap sheet to absorb 4 years, $220.4 million contract without hiccup. So it goes on. Fresh off making the conference finals last season, it's unlikely the Timberwolves look to trade Towns in the immediate future. However, if they were to change of heart, the Pistons could be a team to enter the sweepstakes for the former number 1 pick. Now, the thing about this is they already kind of came out there and said they want to stick together with them, and they're gonna pay the luxury tax. But if they don't, build on their success and at least get back to the conference finals where they have a huge slip up, then you probably could see them regress a little bit. You can probably see them if they regress, then you probably gonna see them say, well, we just gonna build around we gonna just build around Anthony Edwards and we're gonna trade Cat. And they very much well could do that. And because they had to address it this year. They addressed it. They came out and said, we're gonna try to keep it together. So, but you never know. So it'll be interesting, could him and Jalen Duren play together? I mean, will Jalen Duren be in the deal? Are you ready to give up Jalen Duren? I mean, I don't know. You have another year to look at Jalen Duren. If he don't get it together, I don't know what him and Angel Reese doing, but maybe she can show him how to play defense and play with a little bit of heart. Because I don't know, if he just lazy or what. Is it the injuries? Is it, a man as young as him getting all that money? You know, this is why they made a lot of these dudes, stay in college so long because it was the maturity process that came along with it. That's what people don't know. It's the maturity process. Y'all just think, oh, get the money. A lot of these young guys get that money, man, and they lose focus on the goals at hand. The NIL probably don't make it no different now, but you know, it is what it is. But me personally, he would have to come in and be the five. That's what it would have to be. And Durham probably would be involved in that trade. So, but you know, he can, Karl Anthony Towns, they was good enough to make it that far. And I feel like they should have been good enough to win it all last year, to be honest. I don't think nobody was beating the Celtics, but at least make it there. I don't think they should have lost to Dallas, but experience count for something. You need experience. So I wouldn't be opposed to it, but because you're gonna get another chance you're gonna get another chance to look at what's his name? You're gonna get another chance to look at Jalen Duren this year, and maybe after this season, bare minimum, by the trade deadline, maybe something else, may shake or whatever. So, but we had to, wait and see. But I like his game. I think he could be a little bit more tougher. Most people say he don't really have the grit to be a Piston, but right now we don't even know what a Piston in 2024 look like. Real talk, we don't. So, um, so, so that's what we don't know. So, but yeah, for the most part, that's what they want to do. Is want to do what they want to do, and I'm not mad at it. He's a good player. He bring better shooting, but I think at that five position, they just need grit, and toughness, and somebody that's going to defend the bucket. But hey, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, or Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Check out the NBA Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Check out my Lions content. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.